Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
St. Patrick's Cathedral of Banma, a town in the state of Kachin in Myanmar, was destroyed by fire on Sunday the 16th of March, on the eve of the feast of St. Patrick, the saint to whom it is dedicated. According to Agenzia Fides, the cathedral was allegedly set on fire during operations conducted in the area by soldiers of the State Administration Council, the military junta that currently holds power in Myanmar. The fire, according to testimonies sent to Fides, broke out at 4 in the afternoon on Sunday, March 16th. The priest's house, the three-story building that houses the diocesan offices, and the high school had already been set on fire on February 26th. The Diocese of Banma was established in 2006 and led by Bishop Raymond Sumlet Gam. It borders China to the east and covers a largely mountainous area of 10,741 square kilometers. Before the current conflict situation, it was inhabited by a civilian population of more than 407,000, with more than 27,000 baptized Catholics, belonging to different ethnic groups.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Vatican News released that Pope Francis' health continues to be stable in hospital with improvements. The Holy See Press Office announced that Pope Francis no longer requires mechanical ventilation at night and has less need of high-flow oxygen therapy during the day. His motor and respiratory physiotherapy is also making progress. The Vatican has been publishing texts that the Pope prepares in hospital for audiences. Thousands around the world are praying for Pope Francis, including a nightly rosary said publicly in St. Peter's Square. On Wednesday, March 19th, the Solemnity of St. Joseph, the Holy Father celebrated Mass in the hospital chapel. The Pope's doctors have said that his lung infections are under control, although not eliminated. The values of his clinical analyses are in the normal range, and the Pope continues to be fever-free. He spends his days receiving treatment, praying, and doing some work. Pope Francis has been receiving treatment for bilateral pneumonia at Rome's Gemelli Hospital since the 14th of February.
Please subscribe to our channel.
St. Patrick Catholic Church in Wichita, Kansas, USA, was vandalized on March 16th. The church was the scene of a hate crime. After forcing their way inside, suspects destroyed statues, smashed glass, and caused other extensive damage upon the sacred space. St. Patrick Church is a mainly Latino parish located in a working-class neighborhood of north-central Wichita. They have a parish school. Parishioners were unable to worship at Mass their Saturday night, so Masses were moved to the school gymnasium on Sunday. The FBI is investigating. A satanic website was scrawled on a wall. A group will be holding a satanic worship ritual on the grounds of the Kansas State Capitol on March 28th. A Sunday 7:30 a.m. police update said, Wichita police reported on Sunday morning that a man from Saline County was arrested in connection with the burglary and vandalism at St. Patrick Catholic Church. Wichita police said the suspect is a 23-year-old man. Field community response teams found the man around 2:20 a.m. Sunday morning in the area. The suspect was booked into the county jail on charges of burglary, criminal desecration, and criminal damage to property. The case will be presented to the Sedgwick County District Attorney and federal prosecutors for formal charging considerations. Wichita police are still investigating this burglary that involved vandalism and the burning of an American flag Saturday morning at the church. The local Bishop Carl Kem wrote, "Please keep the priests and parishioners of St. Patrick Parish in Wichita in your prayers. Their church was extensively vandalized last evening. May God restore their confidence and bring the perpetrators to justice." The parish Facebook page wrote, "Dear family of St. Patrick, it's with a heavy heart that we wanted to inform you that our church was vandalized this morning. Our priests are safe."
Please subscribe to our channel.
New statistics reveal the Catholic Church has grown to 1.406 billion people worldwide, with one continent leading. Vatican News released that the Vatican Publishing House has published the Pontifical Yearbook 2025 and the Annuarium Statisticum Ecclesiae 2023, which was compiled by the Central Office of Church Statistics, a department of the Secretariat of State. The data reported in the Pontifical Yearbook offers information regarding the life of the Catholic Church worldwide for 2024. The global Catholic population increased by 1.15% between 2022 and 2023, rising from approximately 1.39 billion to 1.406 billion, a percentage very similar to that of the previous biennium. The distribution of baptized Catholics varies in the various geographic areas, in accordance with the different demographics of each continent. Africa includes 20% of the Catholics of the entire planet and is characterized by a highly dynamic spread of the Catholic Church. The number of Catholics increased from 272 million in 2022 to 281 million in 2023, with a relative variation of plus 3.31%. The Democratic Republic of Congo confirms its first-place position for the number of baptized Catholics, with almost 55 million, followed by Nigeria with 35 million. Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya also register significant figures. The Annuarium Statisticum Ecclesiae offers a snapshot of the main quantitative phenomena concerning the pastoral activity of the Catholic Church worldwide. With a growth of 0.9% over the biennium, the Americas consolidate their position as the continents to which 47.8% of the world's Catholics belong. Of these, 27.4% reside in South America, where Brazil, with 182 million, represents 13% of the world total and continues to be the country with the highest concentration of Catholics, 6.6% in North America, and the remaining 13.8% in Central America. When the number of Catholics is compared to the total population, Argentina, Colombia, and Paraguay stand out, with a Catholic incidence exceeding 90% of the population. The Asian continent records a growth of Catholics of 0.6% over the biennium, and its weight in 2023 is around 11% of the global Catholic population. In 2023, 76.7% of Southeast Asian Catholics are concentrated in the Philippines, with 93 million, and in India, with 23 million. Europe, while hosting 20.4% of the world Catholic community, confirms itself as the least dynamic area, with an increase in the number of Catholics over the biennium of just 0.2%. This variation, on the other hand, in the face of an almost stagnant demographic dynamic, translates into a slight improvement in territorial presence, which reaches nearly 39.6% in 2023. Italy, Poland, and Spain boast a Catholic incidence exceeding 90% of the resident population. The Catholics of Oceania numbered just over 11 million in 2023, an increase of 1.9% compared to 2022. The number of bishops in the Catholic Church has grown over the last biennium with an overall variation of 1.4%, rising from 5,353 in 2022 to 5,430 in 2023. This growth trend is observed in all continents, with the exception of Oceania, where the number of bishops has not changed over the biennium. The relative variation is somewhat more pronounced for Africa and Asia, and below the world average for Europe and America. It can also be noted that the relative weight of each continent remains nearly unchanged during the period, proportional to the relative importance of the individual continental realities, with a greater concentration of bishops in America and Europe. In Africa, the share of bishops in the world total rises from 13.8% in 2022 to 14.2% in 2023. The number of Catholics per bishop in 2023 varied significantly from continent to continent. While the global average is 259,000 Catholics per bishop, values of 365,000 and 334,000 are recorded for Africa and America, respectively. Particularly favorable is the situation in Oceania, where each bishop is responsible for 87,000 Catholics, which, from this point of view, indicates a slight excess of bishops compared to other continents. Fewer priests. At the end of 2023, within the 3,041 ecclesiastical jurisdictions in the Catholic world, there were 406,996 priests, with a decrease of 734 compared to 2022, equivalent to minus 0.2%. The analysis by geographical area highlights an increase in Africa, plus 2.7%, and Asia, plus 1.6%, and a decrease in Europe, 1.6%, in Oceania, 1%, and in America, 0.7%. Permanent deacons constitute the group of clergy that is growing most vigorously. In 2023, their number reached 433 compared to the 150 recorded in 2022, with an increase of 2.6%. The reduction of both professed religious brothers, who are not priests, and professed religious sisters, which has occurred over time, continued in 2023, albeit at a less intense pace.
Watch our program every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to Catholic News World's channel. God bless.